Hello, everybody. Welcome. How you can turn any provider into a man that wants to go 50-50. So this video is for any woman that wants to be provided for, or maybe for women that already are in a relationship with a man that isn't providing. And the purpose of this video is that I want you to see that men reflect your attitude, your energy, and your standards. And the reason why I can say it with so much confidence is because I've been there attracting low effort men, not wanting to provide, not even wanting to pay like for $2 water bottle. Yeah. And now wanting to give me the words to pay for everything. And not even men that I would be dating, but any masculine energy person can step up for me right now. Yeah. And the same thing can happen other way around. Yeah. I have a client, she is dating a really affluent man, and he, like, I can see clearly he is a provider. But because she is like holding herself back, like with some unworthiness issues, this guy keeps asking her for money. I literally can't believe this. Like, this guy is asking her for money. And he is a provider. I can just see it. I can smell it. I can sense it. He's a provider. And I know for sure, like, we're still working on that. I can keep you updated. But I know for sure, once she owns her worth, owns her desire, makes a decision, I'm being fully provided for, he's gonna step up in a minute, in five seconds. Like, it's gonna be so fast, because men really do reflect your energy. And it's so crazy. It's so crazy how the same guy can be a provider for one woman and a predator to another one, right? It's like, it blows my mind. And let me share with you maybe some other scenarios from my own life. So again, like back in the days when I didn't own my worth, and I thought that I have to pay for everything, I just didn't know that I can be provided for. Like, let's begin with that. Living in Central Europe, and in the US too, I just didn't know that this was possible for me. Actually, I saw other women being provided for, but it just didn't came to my mind that I might eventually be worthy of that. And I would just, like, with my first long-term boyfriend, I would literally, it was so weird. We had like a joint account, and I would always make sure that I put in to this account more. It's crazy, right, that I did this, but I think I did this because I was seeking some kind of approval and love from him, and I never got it. Like, I never got it. But anyways, I honestly don't know how this guy would react if he would be approached by a queen that has standards. Yeah, if I would meet him right now, I don't know how he would react. I'm not gonna meet him to see, but it's just what it is. It was me, and I was like, my mind was blown, because he actually was like having signs of being a provider to his nephew and niece and to other people in his life. And I just was sitting there thinking, why in the world is this guy providing for all of those people, his family members? And he always has the time, he has the money, he has everything for them. But for me, he has nothing. I just didn't get it. And it was like, the more I tried to fix this relationship, the more I tried to give to him in hopes he would give back, the less, like, he wanted to give me attention, time, and energy. And yeah. So yeah, actually, the story goes on that once I hired a coach, by the way. Like this was like my very early timings where I had no clue, and I hired a dating coach. And the story later, I was trained to be a coach myself, and now since years I'm coaching women to be empowered in love and attract their affluent provider husband. But back way then, when I hired my first coach, actually he did step up. Like literally, he did. He started providing for me, giving me attention. He started being nice. But first of all, I was kind of suspicious if this would last. And secondly, I have to be honest here. It was like my first boyfriend, and we've been like dating for many years, for 6 years, and I just started to circular date since a month, where he set up and he was nice. Like we didn't live together at this point. And I was just like, you know what? I'm just like enjoying the circular dating right now. I don't want to go back. So maybe that's what was the thing. But everybody has a different time, right? Like for me, it was like, okay, I was stuck in this relation for 6 years now. I just want to circular date a bit and have fun. That's why in my course, How to Date a Millionaire, I'm sharing with the ladies that you get to choose what dating is for you. You can decide if dating means that you're just gonna have fun and circular date and meet a lot of guys for coffee, or if you're actually bored of that. Like usually what happens, women in the beginning are very excited, like they're super excited to like meet those guys, especially like with affluent men and luxurious cars and dates and stuff. But after a while, they kind of like get bored and they're like, okay, let me just settle down. Or maybe they find a guy that they like the most and hang out with him anyways all the time. So yeah, it is what it is. So whatever stage you are in, it's great. But again, he did level up very fast. Like in like I just had like I think 1 month coaching, and he already stepped up. But I was again suspicious, and also I just wanted to circle a date just because I just wanted to just go out and have like this long dating experience. Okay. And I just wanted to heal too. That's another part. And you see how he stepped up already, like even when I shifted, like with my coach, 1 month, he stepped up. And this is what happens with my clients, boyfriends or husband too. Like one shift, one energy shift, and having some tools that are like, I'm like a dictionary for you, right? Like if you tell me an issue, I can tell you the tool that's perfect for it right now. Having the right tools makes the guy step up. So sometimes the same man that you are with actually can be a king provider. Like he can be providing and protecting and nice, but we kind of like show up as a baby princess, and then the guy, his job, and then the guy shows up as like baby prince. His job is to stay with you. If the man is committed, his job is to stay with you. And when he wants to stay with you and you show up like a baby princess, asking for his approval, love, being afraid to lose him, seeking for attention, seeking for love, approval, like I said this already, that's number one thing. It's his job to stay with you, and a baby princess is a perfect match for a baby prince. So he's gonna show up like a baby prince in front of you. But the same thing happens when you're with a man and you are like he's committed to you. Like he decided, like, I'm in this relationship, I want to be with you, and you've been like a baby princess, like not owning your worth, thinking you have to work and pay for stuff, and thinking that you have to pay half of the rent, and thinking that like it's too good to be true, and thinking that I have like so many examples I can't even stop sharing, but you get the point. When you show up like a baby princess and then you suddenly own your worth, you're like, I deserve that. I deserve full providing. I deserve a king who protects me, provides for me. I deserve a man who stands next to me and would do anything to fulfill my desires, needs, not because I'm a woman who can't take care of myself. Like, that's the number one judgment and shame in the world amongst women, and women do this towards women, that, oh, if you take like providing from a guy, then you are incapable. Who says that? Who says you're not capable? I'm capable and I still get provided for. You're capable, right? You don't need to prove anybody that you're capable. You're capable. That's like it. Write it on the paper, put it on the wall. I'm capable. I don't need to prove that anymore. But as a queen, you still can attract a king who provides for you just because it feels good, just because you deserve that, just because you can relax. Of course, if all of the kings in the world, like I'm saying, like healthy men, would suddenly die because I don't know what would happen to them, of course you can go to work and provide for yourself. And even while he's providing for you, you can, you can work. Like, there's no issue in that. But again, what I wanted to say in this video is that men reflect your energy. Despite, it's like, no matter if you're in a relationship or in dating scenario, men reflect your energy. And you can turn a provider into a baby. And you can turn, not always, but often. I see this, like most of my clients have been able to do it. And when you're with, like, showing up as a baby princess, and you're with a baby prince who's like incapable of providing, and he's like crying, that calling his mama to help him with stuff, you can step up and be like, I'm a queen and I deserve a king, and I trust that my king is capable of stepping up, making his own decisions, having his own money. I personally also was dating men who didn't have his own money. They were like millionaires, but they had this money from the parents. Did you think I took them serious? I didn't. Oh, I wish I could share this video here with you, but that was like, it was so funny. Actually, okay, you guys maybe don't know this part about me, but at this point, or even like before, once I really understood how men work, and once I really owned my worth, I started like being a little bit rude, but in a funny way. I didn't mean to be rude, but it just like, I would just like speak whatever I wanted to speak up. And I don't know, there's like this scene from Marilyn Monroe. And I think the guy, like, I think I have to link it in the description box, but I think the guy is like saying, oh, the father of the man is saying, oh, so you don't want to marry this, my son, for the money? And she's like, no. And then father says, so what do you want to marry my son for? And she's like, for your money, so for the daddy's money. And I thought it's so funny because I literally took this scene on my phone. And I talked to this guy that actually, he was a millionaire, but like daddy's money, right? Like, oh, he just didn't make his own decisions, didn't work on his own company and stuff. And I think I shared with him the video, and then I was like laughing so much. I'm like, here, look at this video, isn't it funny? And he looked at me, he's like, okay, okay, so if you marry me, what are you marrying me for? And I'm like, the video has all the answers. It's like, when you're so lighthearted with this topic of being provided for or wanting money, like literally men will be lighthearted about this too. Only when you show up like this, oh my God, I don't deserve that. I don't know if this guy's gonna pay for me. I don't know if this is like good to be true. Like, he's probably gonna think I'm a, what digger. If you show up like this, he's gonna reflect your energy and be like, yeah, like, you're insecure about this, I better judge you. Like, even if he's a provider, unless he's an extremely conscious man. There are men like this, but then they had been trained by their fathers to be providers. And I see this sometimes, but unfortunately in our feminism world, most fathers don't teach their sons to provide. So it is what it is. Like, men have to step up because you set the standard. Okay. And yeah, so what to do with all of those infos? Since you know that men reflect your energy, you have a choice to work on yourself and attract and become a goddess and attract a man that shows up in his healthy masculine energy. And sorry for my cough. And when you show up in your healthy feminine energy, then you know, then a king provider will be attracted to you and will do anything that you want. It's like so easy, okay? And I'm teaching my one-on-one clients, like I'm teaching my one-on-one clients how to do this. And it's like every woman has success and every woman steps into her queen power and attracts either a new guy or the same guy as, you know, a king provider, a man who's available for marriage. And so this is how you can work with me. You can reach out for a free love assessment call. And if you feel like you're not ready yet, you can purchase the courses that I have. These are like additional support for actually my private clients so that I save time on the call with them. And when you purchase my courses and at some point you might decide to work with me one-on-one, you can kind of like take away the price that you already paid for the course, okay? So you have two options. Like I have right now 2 courses that I'm offering, Live in Love and Bliss. This is where you like literally realize, okay, what's a healthy man, what's not a healthy man, and how do I change my energy so that men reflect that. And also, this also works with money. So this is like a mix of dating with manifestation work, like really energetic work, because I just can't be the coach that most coaches are, who just give you the tools how to talk to a guy, the rules, let's say, and then it superficially works, but at the end it doesn't work. You have to align your energy. So this is Live in Love and Bliss. You can purchase that. And then also How to Date a Millionaire. Yeah, there was like a recent course. It's still off, like it's still like in pre-sale price because my assistant is working on making it like pretty. So that's why you get it for the pre-sale price. We just had the call and it's so good. Like you learn there. If you're single, you're starting out right now, but even if you're already in a relationship, there's so much gold in there. You get to learn how to keep a man high effort during a long period of time. Yeah, how to attract the best version of him in this course. Okay, so if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet, and check out my description box so you have multiple options to work with me and improve your dating life, because this gets to be the most fun thing ever. Like dating is supposed, like dating and relations supposed to bring love to you, and I get it if they don't. It was the biggest pain point in my whole life, dating and relationships. But that's why I'm here to teach you the steps that I personally spent years and multiple 5-figure, at least, maybe even 6-figure at this point, in coaches and all of that to learn this. And of course, years of experience with my clients. So you get to learn in the courses, the basics. And if you need more support, close guidance, fast results, one-on-one coaching is for you. So thank you so much for watching, and I see you in the next video.